Hello and welcome back to Long Valley Speedway, where we are about to get ready to start our 10-lap race here on the high banks. So let's get right underway and show you the starting grid. On row 1, we have Ed Carpenter, who's followed up in second place by Alexander Rossi. Then we move on to row 2, which has Ed Jones and Danica Patrick. Row 3, Connor Daly and Scott Dixon, which this definitely feels a little awfully unusual from him, starting so low on the grid, but with only 8 drivers in the race, sometimes things happen. And moving on then to the last row, we have Pippa Mann and Zach Veach. Now, nonetheless, let's get this started. The field's formed up in 3. As they begin their way into turn 4, they begin accelerating. The pace car pulls in, and the green flag is out, and we are racing at Long Valley Speedway. Ed Carpenter got a mild jump on Alexander Rossi, and can Alexander Rossi hold it around in turn number 2? No, he cannot. He files in as they go 3 wide in the background. Scott Dixon, Connor Daly, and Zach Veach holding it around. Is there any way they can get by? Pippa Mann's looking behind them, seeing if there's a way through. And Zach Veach seems to be the sore loser out of all of them, as they're still 3 wide. Nope, Pippa backs out. There are 2 wide, still 2 deep, as everyone is starting to file their way into place. Oh, Ed Jones trying to make a move on Rossi. What a move that would have been, as they run through turn 4, as they're onto the straight. Carpenter moves to the inside to block Rossi. Rossi thinks about going for it, but there's no way around it. But can he get him on the back straight is the question, because around here it seems to be challenging fast. He blocks down. Ed Jones to the outside of Rossi, and to the Carpenter. Ed Jones is fighting it around the outside. To the lead he goes. He has gotten around both of them and is now leading as we go on to lap 3. Danica tries to go on the inside of Rossi. Can he go? No, she backs out from the move. Like clever, but is that going to leave her vulnerable to other drivers? As it seems to be. Scott Dixon's going up the inside of Danica. Will he be able to get by? Yes, before they even get to turn 3. As we continue to race on, is there anything Ed Carpenter can do about Jones, as he seems to be pulling closer lap by lap as they enter turn 1? Can he do anything on the backstretch? He's moving to the inside to block him. Here comes Carpenter. Carpenter's going to try to take it around the outside like Jones did to a lap of him. Can he hold it around turn 4? Yes, he can. He is hanging tough and will not let Jones just absolutely run away with this. As he goes around it for us in turn 1, will he be able to get him on the straight? As he's going to have a power advantage on the way out, and yes, he will. He will take the lead back with a few laps to go as they run onto the main straight. Is there anything Jones can do back at him because of this? Rossi, is there anything he can do? What about Dixon? He's gained up intensely. As Carpenter's moving to the inside, here comes Dixon on Rossi, and here comes Connor. Is he can do anything around the right side? He's going 3 wide. It's a massive bundle here. Is there anything? Connor seemed to be a massive loser in this. They're still 3 wide in the back stretch, as everyone is now bunched up right behind Carpenter. Is there anything to do? Ed Jones straight to the inside coming out of 2. Is there anything Carpenter can do to fight back? No, Jones has him before they even enter turn 3. Now it's, whoa, big slide by Carpenter. Is this going to open the door for Scott Dixon? It seems to be. Here comes Dixon. Now Chip Ganassi running 1 and 2 as Carpenter slides back into 3rd place. It is getting heated as Dixon continues to look for a way around his teammate. Can Dixon win from 6th place on the grid as now Rossi's trying to fight Carpenter? This is getting heated. Is there anything he can do? Here comes Scott Dixon. Can he pull up as Rossi's still fighting Carpenter? And here comes Dixon. Can he do it? No, he cannot. As they enter turn 3 and 4 for the final time, checkered flag is out, and Ed Jones will come home with a win. What a drive by him. What a race that was, I'll tell you what. Ed Jones scoring his first win on the oval in a very amazing fashion, getting past Carpenter and Rossi in a single corner and not looking back. Also, congrats to Scott Dixon for that 2nd place, because he went from 6th place to 2nd, from the bottom half to the top half, and he would have gotten the lead if he was able to get past his teammate, which he was not. Just a bit of bad luck for Carpenter. He was running real well the entire time and just pushed back at those ending laps, along with someone like Rossi, who was always really in the fight, but he was not able to get by and actually ended up 2 positions less than where he started. But someone to definitely mention has to be Zach Veach, because he went from last place all the way to get a top 5. Albeit out of 8, but still, for a top 5. And good job to Pippa Mann as well, as she had started also on the last row and was able to make up a position. But just a bit of bad luck for Danica, because in this field, if you kind of get out of shape, you fall back, because it's not a big pack.
you just fall back with no real way to get back to it. So just bad luck for Connor Daly, because he was running well. You could see he went 3 wide at multiple times, but just he was on that short end of the stick. And well, that's how they end it. Thank you once again for watching, and we hope to see you next time.